What's up guys, my name is Vika, you're watching News and Music, and I remind you that last week I did an episode about Linktree, and I promised you that this time I'm going to show you how I do the other link in my music. As you can see on my Instagram, when you press music, you can actually choose which platform you want to listen to. So I told you I'm going to tell you about the platform that I'm using. So today's episode, drum roll, ToneDen. Just 1 second before I start, I found out that 70% of the people who are watching my content on YouTube, News and Music, are not subscribed to the channel. So I just want to remind you that if you enjoy the content and if you want to see more, please go to my YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and with a new feature that I made, you can now go direct to your app through the Linktree. You can press on News and Music and it will send you directly to the app, so you don't need to sign up for YouTube. It's gonna send you directly to your user. But let's move to ToneDen. I'm gonna walk you through every step that you need to do to create a campaign. Now, that's a large platform, it's a really big website, and you have so many options to do. So we're gonna concentrate on music specifically and how to create this link that I was talking about last week, as you can see on the screen again. And we're gonna talk only about that. And if you need something additional and if you want more information, you are welcome to go through the website and see, because they have so much to offer. Okay, so as you can see, you can go to Google and just type ToneDen and it will give you. Now, I'm already signed up, but you need to sign up, you need to create an account. Again, guys, it's free to create an account. They have a paid option, but you don't have to do that in order to get what I was talking about. So they have many options, as I said. They have the advertising campaigns and the messaging campaigns. These are paid campaigns that you do on Facebook, but we're gonna concentrate on creating a smart link for your music. So you can choose if it's existing or upcoming release. We're gonna do existing release so I can actually show you how that's working. Now they asking for you to provide the link that you want. Now we're gonna go with Spotify. It doesn't matter actually, you can go with each platform, but I know that ToneDen recognize my Spotify links. So as you can see, I don't need to manually choose each one of them. It's already recognizing the URL and the codes. So it does automatically all the links that I need. And the only thing I need to do is basically to choose which ones I want and which ones I need to hide. So from my personal experience, I'm just gonna hide Deezer because I don't have listeners that go on Deezer. And I know that my main platform is Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. So I'm gonna use these ones. Now you can also check if the links that they provided are actually working, because, you know, mistakes can happen. So you can go and check each one of them. But I did it before, so I know they are working. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm putting the star on the platforms that I want in the future, because you don't need to do it manually every time. It's gonna remember which platforms you like. Just make sure you're putting visible on the ones you want. As you can see, you can also add a custom one if there's something that is not showing automatically. So now we're gonna go to the landing page. In the landing page, you're gonna see the photo that is gonna appear for them and the links. Now you can choose to switch the photo, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna switch the link of the preview, but I'm gonna talk about that later. And you can target where do you want them to go first. So I know most of my listeners are going to YouTube, so I'm gonna put, of course, YouTube first and Spotify second, because this is my main platform. And of course, you're choosing the title that you want and the subject, so it will be written there. Automatically, it's already saying I'm trying Simply Vika, so I don't need to change anything. And later when I'm going down, I have the email caption form and some other features that I'm not going to explain you about, because for me it's locked because I didn't upgrade. And there are some other features that I'm going to skip for now, because you can read it later and see if you want them or not. There is also the social unlock element, which I'm not suggesting you to do, simply because sometimes we think it's a good idea to tell people to subscribe to our channel in order to listen to our music. But what we are forgetting, that people are getting bored really easily. And some of them just gonna say, I don't have time for this. And you're gonna lose the listener. And we're gonna continue to the social links that you can choose. Usually I choose Instagram and Facebook, but you have all the options in front of you. You can add the things that they suggest you, and you can, I think you have the customize option as well. So you can choose Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever you want, and it's gonna show down below. Now we're gonna continue to the customized preview, and it says Spotify, but I'm gonna change it to YouTube because I actually have a music video, so I think it's a little bit more appealing to show to people. And you go into the metadata when you're just choosing how it's gonna look like on Google and on Facebook, which again, I already have that. I already have the I'm trying Simply Vika, but you can customize the message and you can choose whatever you want. Now we're gonna go to the link path. There basically you're choosing how your link is gonna look like. Now if you're using Linktree and platforms like that, you don't really need that. It's not important because the person is not gonna see your URL anyway. Now I'm gonna skip this level of choosing the pixels because I'm not really using it. It's a little bit more advanced and I think you need a special episode just for that. So I'm gonna skip this stage and we're gonna keep going, and it says everything looks great. So this is the time for the hashtags. And I'm going to the final page when I can see how the link looks like. So we can see that everything I chose is right. There is no mistakes, there's no typos. Everything looks exactly like I wanted to. The music video is working. And we can go and copy this link and then go to our Linktree account or to our bio or to our Facebook and share this link everywhere so it will be on our page. Now this one doesn't have analytics yet because I just created it. So I'm gonna go to my older campaign that I did a while ago. So as you can see on the screen, they're basically telling you how many people streamed through that link. You can see how many views, how many fans, how many clicks from this specific campaign. So you can see the analytics from 7 days, 14 days, 20, 90, or all the time. It's gonna show you who listened when. And then you go down and you can actually see what the people pressed. So as I said, I know that YouTube and Spotify are my strongest platforms, and you can actually see that on the analytic. And later they can show you on the right side exactly how many clicks were there. So you can know which platform your listeners prefer. And later you can see references, which means where did they find this link? So I can see that most of them are coming from Instagram, but some of them are coming from my website, which I didn't know, and it's amazing. And for the next part is actually gonna be cities and countries, and you can see who is listening from where, which is an amazing analytic if you're asking me. It's very important to know because later when you're doing the advertising campaign, you can target specific cities or countries or people because it also tells you the age of the people who are listening. I do suggest you to do the free version first just to see how that's going. But guys, it's an amazing platform that you should definitely try. And that's it for today, guys. See you next week.